Alright, just in case I forgot to mention, I'm actually at the Stellenbosch wine tour. I'm actually at Stellenbosch area and I'm doing the wine tour.
You don't get a headache from eating Pringles, you get a headache from alcohol.
Good morning, I hope you're having an amazing day. This morning I will be joining the wine tour, but first coffee. We are off. Whoa.
What is this, the same door?
Alright.
It's nice, you don't have to
familiar
go through
face.
the whole place.
Fun and just enjoy the day. What does wine do? It bonds us, so we're going to be family at the end of the day. Also, I'm going to address you like to my family, because it just sounds better than ladies and gentlemen. The first farm that we're going to go to is a place called Mitres Edge, and over there they've got 5 dogs. The biggest one, Irish Wolfhound, which stands around about this big. He's beautiful, beautiful. Well, he's got a little bit of a prostate, to be honest, and he stands while peeing, and he's got a bit of hip problems. But he's beautiful. The younger dog, the younger one, Bailey, she's a little bit more full of life. She's around about 2 years old now. So it's 2 Irish Wolfhounds, 2 Great Danes, 2 Jack Russells, a Boxer, and a Boston Terrier. Those are the 8 dogs, and they're all very friendly. Then after that, we're going to go to a place called Valera. Now, Valera, they specialize in champagne, but we can't call it champagne. We have to call it MCC, Method Cape Classic. It's our champagne that we make here in the Cape. So it's exactly the same, just without the name. And then we're going to go to a place for lunch called Middle Vleis, sorry. Everybody eats beef because that's what you get for lunch. You get a sausage, a beef sausage. If you don't like the beef sausage, I can opt it for double chicken. Any vegetarians?
What's the vegetarian?
The vegetarians, couscous. Couscous with cheese. And then you get also a vegetable soup and green salad with what we call a braaibroodjie. A braaibroodjie is a tomato cheese sandwich done on the fire, made with love. Oh. Then from there we're going to go to a place called Levani, where we're going to do chocolate and wine pairing, and we're going to finish off at a place called Vergenoegd. Very important, if we get there at 3:30, we can see the ducks run. There's about 1,000 ducks that run around the house, and I'll explain why the ducks are running. If we get there at 3:45, we don't see the ducks. They run at 3:30 on the dot. So it's important for us to keep tasting as quick as possible, not drinking. Right. No, I'm joking. Happy days.
We just reached the first vineyard stop. It's actually a private home.
Brian's
Anna.
You swirl it, you smell it, you sip it, and you savor it. Now these are the 5 basic steps that sommeliers actually follow when doing tastings all around the world. I love that. And then you could actually pick it up. But now, let's see what we actually pick up.
This one is definitely our fruitiest wine, so again, not very spicy. However, you do get some really lovely black pepper notes on this one.
Put your hand on top of your glass and taste it.
We're learning something over here. Just tasted my first wine, and I think we have quite a lot more to go. So I'm going to take it like really easy. Right, this is my second wine.
It's 73% Cabernet Franc, 22% Merlot, and 5% Cabernet Sauvignon.
And this is my fourth wine. Right, this is my fifth wine. One of their flagship wine here in their vineyard. Cheers. Yeah.
Grapes themselves, the actual
Nice, that's one of my favorite songs in the world. I
Look at me wearing denim.
Just finished our first wine tasting. I think some of them may want to buy some wine, so in the meantime I will probably just walk around and check out the vineyard.
Family, we are now entering into our second estate. This is called Valera Wines.
So now we are at our second vineyard. This place sells quite a lot of wine. They sell it to Marks & Spencer as well as Brewworks. They sell about 2.2 million barrels per year. I think the first thing we're going to do is we're going to visit the cellar first before we're going to do wine tasting.
Oh, we're making wine.
We can try, especially for white wines. Red, then in February is where we're picking our red wine, so our optimal ripeness. This is very important because as I pick a grape, I squeeze that grape and out comes that little pip inside. And that pip needs to be brown. If it's green, it's not ripe. If it's like black, it's overripe. So it has to be brown. As I pull it out, there still must like leave the flesh in the grape itself. That's at its optimal ripeness. I can squeeze it and color will come out, and then I know that it's ready. Horticulturists around the world, that's what they look for. Where over here, they put a layer of sulfite onto it. Now this is where everybody's thinking, sulfite is going to give me headaches. Oh, all right. I've got this graft that will show you a bottle of wine with sulfites and a packet of Pringles. And there's more sulfites in Pringles than in your bottle of wine. So you don't get a headache from eating Pringles, you get a headache from alcohol. All right.
So we just had a lesson in winemaking. Red wine and white wine making, and now we're going to visit the champagne distillery. Alright, this is the champagne making facilities here. And then our guide is explaining the process of champagne making.
Iced up over here. So that's champagne on white. That's what they call. Can you see that? Now that is the least that they're waiting for to get over here. Once it gets over here, they used to do it in the older days. They would use the pressure of the bottle to pop it out.
Just finished a lesson in champagne making, and now we are moving on to some champagne tasting. The place is chilly. It's pretty cold on the inside. It's out, man. It is quite a nice. It's quite a nice place. It's a nice place, but we are doing our tasting outside. So romantic, right? My goodness. Alright.
Let's look at no. It was like less than $20.
And that's now $40-something for one packet.
This is the crew.
All right.
Which one is this, sorry?
If I'm not mistaken, 1983 it came from. So the traditional MCC, brut meaning dry.
This time we are doing champagne tasting,
So what were you doing over here?
and this is my first glass.
Anything, you just pretty much drink.
Thank you.
Tastes good.
Try to Google that and no one's ever died by a champagne cork. Not
Made
even.
it onto the video. Cheers.
Yeah, just tell me
Cheers.
that's gonna be my first stop.
Cheers.
Second glass of champagne. It's good. Basically everything is good. Oh, this one actually have a lychee smell. Smells sweet.
Sweet wine.
Alright, that was number 8 and this is number 9.
Those flavors coming out. Here's what you call off-dry barley.
I'm starting to lose my count.
You going to be my guinea pigs. I've taken a Cabernet Sauvignon and I've got a dark chocolate with there's like a little bit of gooseberries in that on it, so it's infused together. It's about a 45% dark chocolate. So I want you to see if it goes nicely together between the two, please. If it doesn't, then at least we know. That won't work.
Alright, this is chocolates with red wine. So I'm gonna eat the chocolate first. There's some, I think, like raspberry inside on top of it.
So remember, take a sip of the wine first, Have a bite of the chocolate, sip of the wine. Telling a little story on the back here, because what they do in the vines, they take about 100,000 little ladybugs. They let them loose and they eat what they call the millibugs that are in the vines as well.
And now we're tasting the wine with some food. I think this is some dried sausages.
Small, big one thing.
I think we're supposed to drink the wine first before we eat the sausage. So here goes.
Which one's
I think this is the number 10th wine.
And that one's the Pinotage.
And I still have one more to go.
Yes, sir.
order?
I think this would be the number 11th wine.
Pass it on, so get it in the...
Wine, dried beef. Well, the beef is good. Whoa, so we have finished, I think, number 11 alcoholic beverages. I think I can actually see my face turning red. Drunk level and the scale of 10, I think it's about like, I think it's about 3 now.
Normally, the rocks collided.
We're heading now for lunch, and I think everyone is getting pretty happy right now.
Gravity, oh, there goes gravity, oh, there goes gravity, choke, he's so mad, but he won't, you know that, he's no,
Because we need to leave it behind.
It's now we are at our third vineyard, but we're gonna have lunch here first before we're gonna hold on to our glass and wine and go into the wine cellar. We are family.
Yeah, that's smart.
That's what I was like as soon as I said it.
Yeah. So where's where I buy
0.22. Because he was going to take some more.
Let's check out the size of the dog, man.
Mine's a failed god dog.
Thanks for scaring the cow away.
Check out the happy dog. Alright, lunch is good, and now we're getting our glass and we are walking to the cellar for more wine tasting. The drunk level now has back to number 2. It has gone down 1 level, so it's pretty good. I think I'm going to be fine.
So Fabian, also known as Fabian, is taking from the barrel. He's looking very, very hard and he's very concentrating. Look at that smile. And he drips and perfect Merlots.
And he's a very happy man.
Looking so lovely.
Yes. This, I believe, is my 13th glass of wine. Oh, wrong timing. Okay, now everyone is distracted by the goat on the tortoise. And we have to leave by 2:30 to get to the next vineyard so that we can catch some ducks running around the vineyard.
I guess it rains down in Africa. Coming into our 4th estate. This is called Levane, coming from the Zulu word Uluvane, which means chameleon. Doesn't mean there's chameleons in the wine. There was just a lot on the estate when they first moved here.
Quick one, we are at our 4th vineyard. We're going to do some wine tasting with chocolate. We are now waiting for the guide to, I don't know, arrange some wines as well as some chocolates. Check out the wine cellar here. Quite nice, huh? Just in case you like to check out the Instagram, they do have Instagram here.
Come and stand on this side.
Alright, wine first, and then chocolate.
You have to buy the wine and the chocolate together.
I think the chocolate tastes more amazing than the wine.
The winemaker decided, let's try something new and only call it that when it's red grapes making white wine. Now this one also doesn't taste like a rosé, it's not sweet at all, it's more drier but also very fruity flavors like strawberry coming out. And it's called Teresa's Blanc de Noir. Now Teresa is his wife's name, and is your name also Teresa? Correct. You have to buy one. Best wine selling.
So now we are not doing wine tasting, but doing wine drinking because we're going to catch ducks later.
So it's a very full body wine, full of tannins, You can drink this wine on its own. You don't necessarily have to pair it with a dish, because very well on its own. The chocolate pairing is dark chocolate with roasted pumpkin seed and salt. It's amazing chocolate, my favorite chocolate of them all. The roasted pumpkin seed really brings out the earthy flavors of the wine, also from the wood and oaks.
Another unique wine. Oh, interesting flavor.
It just sounds like a regular weekend.
Chocolate's good. Alright, and this is our last wine, and it's probably our most potent at 16.5% happiness. As you can see, I'm pretty happy now. Tastes like Ribena with a lot of alcohol.
Alright, so ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, I'm just going to do a quick walk through to the wine cellar with the barrels inside. So in case anybody's wondering how the wine cellar looks like, this is how the wine cellar looks like. A lot of barrels. Now we are dividing the tour group into 2 groups, and then we are having some sort of a competition and filling up some quiz. I think the winner will get 1 bottle of wine.
I don't remember, so yes.
Okay, when?
Alright, looks like we made it to a last location, and we are gonna see ducks run. Wow, it's a duck race, man.
Ducks, we sell a bag for 20 rand for a small donation. If you like to feed the ducks, you can just follow the parade. Thank you.
You can see the ducks over there. And we're all waiting for the ducks to run. Well, it's a duck race. Ducks crossing. Alright, you can actually buy some duck food and actually feed the ducks. Well, everyone's just happily feeding the ducks.
Okay. Please stop.
Keegan, don't worry, we're here! Keegan! Morgan!
What's up, man?
Oh, just a little bit of fun fact. The vineyard actually have ducks. The ducks actually eats up the snails and the worms on the soil, so that the snails and the worms do not damage, grapes and the plantations around. It's a natural way to actually maintain the plantation. So that is what I was told. We have finished feeding them, and they have finished their daily activities of running around and quacking. So, whoa, check out the massive ducks, man. I need to take a selfie of this. Oh no, I think we're having more wines. More wines for the day.
Welcome to Falcon Wine Estate. My name is Jan. I'll be conducting your wine tasting. We'll test 5 wines.
5 more wines.
These ducks in total, we've got like plus minus 1,100 of them.
We're doing a 21% happiness wine. 21%.
21%, man.
Alright.
An American type of thing?
No,
it's Thai.
this is exciting.
I thought it was American.
Oh, it's actually quite sweet. Alright, we just finished our last wine tasting. It has been pretty good. Wine vineyard has been awesome. I've lost count of how much I'm drinking. I think we tasted about like 20 wines. And check out the environment.
And I tried on one of my friends.
Well, the vineyards has been pretty good actually. I actually enjoy the wine tour. I think I probably have been drinking a lot more during this trip than I have been in any other trip. Now, I think we're going to take a group photo before we head back to Cape Town. We are done. Drunk level. I think the drunk level is about 5 out of 10. It's still pretty good. I can still pretty much walk straight and find my way back to the van. So it's, yeah, 5.
I don't have enough of a heel.
The back.
So I'll try this.
Alright, whoa, this is so gross. Alright, take pose before you drink it.
Bottoms
You just
up.
pour to all of yours. Alright, go. Pose first. Alright, ready, set, go.
She went. The whole world's watching.
Can you believe it? They actually drink the wine out from the slipper.
This is the chocolate we're sharing amongst everyone.
Enjoy your grape juice.
And yours is mine. There we go.
We're having
So, we got some red wine, some white wine.
That's the exact bottle of wine we sell at our
herpes,
bars.
everything. Well, there's only one white. So,
No, I think
Just guys, with the red wine, don't spray it on the roof.
Alright, I'm back to my accommodation. I think I'm still walking straight. Whew. It's been an awesome day drinking.